shines dead. Metal and sparks flash in the dark. One fights for fear, one lights the spark. From war-torn skies to desert sand, two droids collide, fate in their hands.
In the dusty streets of Sandor, where the suns beat down so hard, rode a mercenary named Desert Fox with a heart forever scarred, forever scarred. From the shadows of the Empire to the fall of the crime clan, she carved her name in legend as a ruthless, cunning hand. Oh, Desert Fox, the wasteland goes, the master of the hunt, feared the most, with a blaster at her side and a cybernetic core. She rides a wild frontier forevermore. She was left for dead in the wasteland by a rookie's foolish drive. A deathbot found her there and brought her back to life. Now they ride together in the lawless outer rim, two legends of the underworld, where the light is always dim. From the mid-rim to the outer, her name is known so well, a bounty hunter's nightmare. From the depths of hell, she fights for survival in a galaxy so grand, the tale of the shadow born of sand. Oh, Desert Fox, the wasteland ghost, a master of the hunt, feared the most. With a blaster at her side and a cybernetic core, she rides the wild frontier forevermore.
Misa say, turn up the beat. We's gonna party, let's battle up. Boom, boom a beat. We's stomp the ground. Swamp folk rise. We's brassy sound. We's dance. We's spin. We's shout out loud. Bubble born hearts. We's bold and proud. Bubble towers glowing bright. We's party deep beneath the light. Echoes ring through coral halls. Swamp folk rise when duty calls. Boom a beat, to shake the town. Lagunas leap and tumble down. We twirl, we cheer, we loud. From bubble halls to stormy cloud. Boom a fly, the droids go down. We fought with rhythm, not a frown. Brass and courage side by side. Swamp folk never run or hide. Wants to bring the beat from Bubble Town. Swamp folk rise, we to throw it down. Wants to stomp the ground and shake the sky. Boom a tribe, we to never shy. Wants to jam with horns and battle pride. Boom a soul, we to turn the tide. Wants to dance like droids just flew away. Swamp folk crew, we to save the day. From bubble halls to Senate floor, we to speak with drums, not civil war. Swamp folk voice now loud and clear. We shall bring the beat they lend and ear. Misa say, when the beat drops, we shall party. We shall echo. Echo.
I am in silence, no blade in my hand, no threat in my voice, no forceful demand. I asked for their peace, they answered with chains. So I still the great beast to the palace collapse. I come without storm, I move without sound. The green saber shines when the shadows surround. I answer the call that no voice can send. To God what begins, and to God what must end. Sharp breeze through the silence, an echo force. No words were spoken, just flickers of course. I follow the thread that pulled me to him. Cut down the black trooper, steady and bound. I stood in the quiet when your ways it ended. The stone still remembered, the stars did not hide. A vision unfolded, not flame, not strife, but children in silence, reaching for more. I come without storm, I move without sound. The green saber shines when the shadows surround. I answer the call that no voice can send. To God what begins, and to God what must end. If you felt the silence, the tremor, the thread, to come to the quiet when new life begins. I won't walk ahead, I'll walk at your side. The force is not mine, but it knows how to guide.
The shadows of war heroes, dark power, a force that grows. From the ashes of brotherhood, he forged a path misunderstood. Dark Lord, the rule of two, master apprentice, the dark side's view. With the power, the dark he reigns. In the galaxy, he leaves his chains. The labyrinth secrets he unveiled in the ancient tombs where darkness hailed. A vision clear, a future dark. In his might he found a path. Dark Lord, the rule of two, a master apprentice, the dark side's view. With the power, the dark he reigns. In the galaxy, he leaves his chains. Through trials and pain he stood tall. In the dark side's grip he gave his all. A legacy born in the darkness, forever etched. Dark Lord's legacy. Dark Lord, the rule of two, a master apprentice, the dark side's view. With the power, the dark he reigns. In the galaxy, he leaves his chains.
Snow in my lungs, light in my veins. The cold won't kill me, I've learned pain.
Good morning, my fellow Holotable heroes. Hope you are ready for yet another round, the final round of our Relic Delta testing, I guess, in territory battles, which just turned into territory battles because Relic Delta doesn't seem like it plays that big of a part, at least on surface. Again, I'll go back and rewatch some of my older video and see how the damage numbers compare between this week's live stream and the videos from before, just to see how much impact does it really have. Overall, hardly any impact at all, it seems, especially obviously in the last 3 phases where we are facing Relic 7, 8 and 9 enemies. There isn't really a whole lot of Relic Delta to be had. As always, streaming in the morning I know is not ideal, but in the evening I can't stream. I'm waiting for operations and then if I wait too late in the afternoon today, then all the missions will be closed by then. So, you know, we have to unfortunately do it this way. So today we will be visiting the Death Star. So now for the first time I do have Darth Vader and Iden at Relic 9 as well. So I'll give a go at those missions. Probably will get smashed, but at least we'll get the idea of how those missions look like. We'll be visiting Vandor, Rings of Kafrene, and then we do still have Mandalore open just about, but I almost don't want to worry about Mandalore too much because we've done it yesterday and the day before already. So I would rather save my teams that we can do missions that we haven't seen yet on this live stream instead of just repeating Mandalore again. I mean, I should be able still to do Dark Trooper Moff Gideon because these guys are Relic 8 anyways, I believe, so I can't use them on Relic 9 planets. Okay. So all of these are Relic 8. Alright, well, we might as well start here then, while Mandalore is still open. Because these are all Relic 8 units, I wouldn't be able to use them on other planets anyway. What I have to make a decision is what I do with Bo, because they are Relic 9 for the Mandalore mission, which means I could use them on, for example, Rings of Kafrene, or on Vandor as well with Jabba, so maybe we won't do that mission, I'll see. I'll just get it started. Start with this first. And then we'll deal with the rest. Alright, yeah, let's get above this bulk again. I'm just gonna do the AoE because I'll save the revive for when they actually take somebody down. Alright. There we go. Okay. Let's hit this guy because he doesn't have retribution like Maul. Oof. Yeah, let's get an assist over here. Get me a daze. That's called Scout Trooper actually for the assist on here. And let's bring back Death Trooper. There we go. Almost got him. There we go. Alright, now we can go all out on Maul. Oh, come on, so close. So close. There we go. Alright. Now we just basic Django. Hopefully he doesn't take somebody out. There we go, nice stun there from Death Trooper. That should slow him down. And into the next wave we go. Hold on, we have to go all out on Mando. Try to get him down ASAP. Get me an armor shred. Now Paz will start being a bit annoying. Yep, there we go. And yeah, let's just go ahead. Come on, there we go, got him. Alright. And now we will go all out on Paz. You can land Death Mark now on him, so they should speed up the process a lot. Okay. We have a bit of a blind situation, but there we go. And now we hit auto and we should be good for this mission as well now. Now what you doing? Go after armor. IG will flee the battle anyway when we win. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then for the other missions on Mandalore, I don't know, will we come back to it because it's almost done anyway. So let's not worry about Mandalore. Again, we've done it already yesterday and the day before, so we've seen those missions. Instead, let's head over to the new planets, Death Star. So let's see. Okay, so there's the Iden mission, Darth Vader mission, and then 2 generic ones. We have fleet as well. Okay. Let's kick off with Iden. Again, this is the first time I'm doing this mission, so I have absolutely no idea how this will go. I do not have like a full Iden team. But for what I'm told, you just use whatever with Iden and apparently can work. Not sure if Inquisitors will do. I've seen people using Lord Vader, but I really want to use Lord Vader on his own, so at least let's see how this mission will look like. Again, doing this for the first time, I've never done this myself, so let's see. Hold on, where's my turn order situation? Alright, anyways. I don't know how this will work, but we'll figure it out. Get a stun maybe? Good. Well, I guess this won't work. Unless Inquisitors can carry this. I then did a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, this is Death Star. Oh, hold on. We have to keep an eye out on Super Laser Blast, right? There we go. Let's see if at least we can get through wave 1. Doesn't look like, man. They always do a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, let's get a taunt off you. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Super Laser Blast again. I mean, as long as we keep using Super Laser Blast before they do, maybe we can get through the first wave. Ah, the taunt. Oh, see there, they use the Super Laser Blast ability right there instead of me. That Star is a bit tricky because sometimes you have no control, right, how the turn order will go. Especially because I don't see the turn order there. But anyway, I'll just keep going. See if we can at least clear one wave here. We'll probably get smashed in wave 2 with only 3 Inquisitors. See, again, I don't know what turn order is looking like, so it's a bit annoying here. Okay, let's ability block you, so if you do get a turn... See, they used... That's the Star for you missions. It's a bit of an RNG fest because of this Super Laser Blast ability. Especially looks like it's bugged in this mission, so I don't see the turn order, unfortunately. Because the turn order is very important here. So that you can see who's gonna get the super laser blast ability. So we got a bit here beat by another bug, hey? Okay, I mean, we'll... gosh. Hey, looks like we're gonna make it. Well, I guess there is a world where this could work if everything lines up correctly. Oh, here we're just gonna get smashed. I guess let's just keep healing up. But now it's, what, 6 of them versus 2 of us, so what's the likelihood that I will get to use Super Laser Blast ability, if I even live that long? But you know what? Since this was my first attempt in this mission, I'll take this as a win. One wave, when you're doing something for the first time, in Sector 6 is a win in my books. Okay, good. Let's also do Darth Vader. This is the first time I'm doing this. Apparently this is a super hard mission, so even getting one wave is very difficult. But let's just see how difficult it is. Oh, but see, now I have the turn order, so it's just that mission that was bugged for some reason. So let's do a basic. Merciless. Basic. Basic. Force Crush. We are getting slaughtered here. What is this mission, man? What the heck? Who designed this? Oh, man, so silly. Alright, we got... we have Nora in the chat. Hello there, I noticed Conquest Sector 5 has switched feats on bosses. Can you show how to do it? Yes, I will be playing Sector 5 myself today. Because with all the updates and things happening in the game, I completely forgot about to play Conquest for one day. So I'm like one day behind. So I'll just be getting to Sector 5 today. And I'll see if I can figure something out, but yeah. We already discussed yesterday, on yesterday's stream as well, yeah, that it's a lot more difficult now when they switched the feats. We'll see if we can work something out. Okay, so rough start on Death Star. Let's see if we can turn things around. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's get fear going. Again, have to constantly keep an eye out on the Super Laser Blast because you need to make sure that you are the one that uses it. Oh boy. See? There we go, we lost Malak. And there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, we'll keep going, but this is looking rough. Where are we at with Super Laser Blast? 45%. %, 75. Now they will get a bunch of turns, which means they get to use the Super Laser Blast ability again. Oh, that was lucky, look at this. Darth Revan just getting turned before the boss. Man, this is such an RNG fest, this planet, unfortunately. It seems like, at least. Okay. Yeah, let's fear. Light him up. Okay. I mean, we lost Malak there a bit, unfortunately, but somehow momentum shifted our way. So let's start off with this and link up you and link up one of the pilots, I think. 20%. 20%. Yeah, I noticed this, that after you go alt with Sith Eternal Emperor, like Super Laser Blast stops charging up, which is actually good because now we don't have to worry about them using them on us. So yeah, another bug, eh? Who would have thought? Okay. Man, we are barely tickling these guys. How is Darth Revan doing more damage than Sith Eternal Emperor? It's just beyond me. Sith Eternal is a galactic legend, right? See, he's doing 67. Oh, okay, hold on. Bulb doing some damage now, finally. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Fear. There we go. So yeah, it's either this Super Laser Blast ability that's kind of messing you up here, isn't it? Like, see, without it, we totally smashed them. Okay, finally getting a two-wave win. Alright. And then we have another one down here. Alright, let's try. Will this work or not? I have absolutely no idea. What the heck? What's going on here? We're just losing folks left and right. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a Super Laser Blast. Alright. Oh no, Chewie again. Nice. Good stun there. Uh-oh. 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 Whoa. Dude, what's going on here? So it looks like again once we ulted with Lord Vader, Super Laser Blast ability stopped charging. So what is Ultimate Break Super Laser Blast ability? Weird. Anyway, that worked pretty well actually. Damage over time is really 8 through them. Executrix, okay. Let's see. Do I have a preset for this? Oh yes, I do. Alright, let's give this a shot. Whoa, that was a big opening play. Oof, let's heal up, I guess, Scythe. There we go. Hopefully we can start turning things around now. Man, they do like going after Scythe whenever they can, don't they? So we might lose them in a moment now. Oh! Falcon. Sheesh! Huh. Not sure what happened there. Alright. RNG happens, I guess. Let's head over to Vendor, I guess. Oh man, these missions drag on for like a long time. I guess let's see. Oh, we have General Scar in the chat. Morning Beat, how's it going? Bit of a rough start actually. I did Dark Trooper Moff Gideon here, that went well. I don't know if I want to do Mando mission again. I might want to save them to use here or maybe on Kafrene. Because probably we don't need the points on Mandalore, I don't know. I mean, I can do the ship battle actually there. Okay, let's do the ship battle, I guess, while it's still open. And then we went to Death Star. Iden mission, I was able to clear, I used Iden and Inquisitors, I was able to clear one wave, but I have a feeling if I would get a better RNG with the Super Laser Blast ability, then I could maybe clear 2 waves with that. Darth Vader got smashed like totally, didn't even get through first wave. So I don't know what's up with that mission. Like, whoever designed that mission, I don't know what they were thinking. But hey, it's what it is. And then the other 2 missions I did with Lord Vader, Sith Eternal Emperor on Death Star, that went pretty smoothly actually, no complications there. And now we'll be hitting Vendor next, which is a bit of a snooze fest. John Scar says, yeah, you need 100% to remote Darth Vader in order to have a chance with Wave 1. I don't know, it just feels like it's not worth the hassle, to be honest. Like, you have to remod in order to have a chance with Wave 1. I don't know, I'll for funsies, I will check with Egnards if he ever asked Meathead what were they thinking with this Darth Vader mission. I don't know, it's just weird. And Relic 10 didn't help, right? Yeah, I mean, because Relic Delta 1 is not that impactful, is it? Unfortunately. General Scar, if you're still there, do we have any plans to ever visit Hoth and Scarif? Or is it just not worth it? Because I have now the teams for Death Star, so then to continue pushing, you know, the content for the final 2 planets that I don't have yet, Hoth and Scarif. I mean, I'm not ready yet for them anyways, but Maybe in 3-4 months, maybe I'll be ready by then. Hoth maybe, okay. Anyway, I don't have all the teams ready, so it's fine. It's just been wondering. Because I think for here, for I don't know what we need on Hoth. Yes, I would need to get Dr. Aphra team up and running. And then I think we need a bunch of rebels here as well, don't we? Yeah. Okay, anyway. No rush, just until fairly there were no guilds doing Scarif. I'd love to do, but realistically probably not in 26. Okay. Anyway, once I have teams ready, I'll be like, hey guys, can we just do it one time? We'll figure it out something. Alright, cool. Vandor. Are you guys ready for a snooze fest of that is Vandor? It's an absolute snooze fest on Vandor, guys, like especially job and missions. So I did prepare a different kind of activity while we wait for these missions. Now let's hop in the battle. Basically, like without having maybe Commander Sokatan on there or Jedi Cal for an insta-kill, you've got 2 ranged troopers you're dealing with that are constantly recovering protection, giving protection up. So this is absolute snooze fest of a mission. So what I do, I just target the crate, so then everybody keep healing up, and then just auto for about, I don't know, half an hour, wait for Young Han to ramp up, and then we start actually playing the game. But that we don't watch here, this for like 25 minutes or so. Actually, instead, I have this other game I've been enjoying a little bit on the side, so maybe I can play this a little bit while we're waiting for Ray and Han to do this other stuff. Okay, so I don't know if you're familiar with this game, but it's really fun. Let me show you. So let's start a new game. Then here you choose one of the characters that gives them different bonuses to your planet. I don't know. Sure, let's just do a random. What? I didn't... Oh gosh. See, this is what happens on live stream. The thing just crashes for you. Never mind. That was fun. That didn't last long. Because yeah, this mission takes a while to ramp up. Let me try to restart the other game in the meantime. Not sure what happened there. Because yeah, here I don't think I'm doing enough damage yet that I can actually take somebody out. Okay. Let me just fire up again there. And we can try that again. Oh, what's going on here? Come on. How's it doing over here? No, it's not enough. Han is just doing 90k on his attacks. He needs to do like 300. And then we can actually start playing this. Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? So, let's do new game. Random character. Random giants. Yeah, relaxing. Challenge. Yeah, challenge, I guess. Alright, create planet. Okay, here we go. So the way this works is that you got these giants, and then they can transform your planet into whatever you want. So, for example, we have the swamp monster. He can create forests, swamps, and everything, rainforest. So then you say, okay, how much of your planet you want it, that it's a rainforest? I kind of find generally like that each part has like 1/3 roughly, so you get different parts. Let's create savanna. Okay. And the rock giant, what does he create? Desert. There we go. Alright. And then you've got little humans here are like, hey, we want to settle on your beautiful planet. And you go like, sure, settle right here. And then build a town. And then you have to provide resources for them. So, because they're miners, they want to reach free technology. Okay. Let's see. So in order to get technology, we have to give them science, which is the blue thing. So we give them some minerals. There we go. And there we go. We reached free technology. But they also need to have 2 minerals. So let's drop another mineral. So let's give them another one. There we go. Perfect. And now because you gave them what they want, what they needed, in return, you can choose a bonus. Well, they're all about science, so they don't need gold. So I will not choose the gold. This could be nice. Extra science. Let's pick that up. Pick that. There we go. Perfect. And now we get to use another one. Okay, let's call Sage. Sage, you should probably not settle in the desert because you like food. Let's settle him on the other edge of the forest. And then we can pick some new items as well. Something that can help us with food. Zebra, okay. How's the damage doing in the game? I'm just checking. Still a little bit more. Alright, here we go. So they need population of 3. So in order to grow population, they need food. So let's see what we have in the food department. Plants, 10 food. Do we have an animal that gives us more food? 15 food, there we go. So let's give them a rabbit, so they can feed on rabbits. Poor little rabbits though. Anyways, I didn't design the game. There we go. They reach population of 3. Perfect. Okay, and now we get the 3rd civilization now. Gold or science and food? Sure, let's call botanist. And let's just settle them here on the other side. So they're kind of evenly spread. See, one town there, one town there, one town there, because they're expanding borders. So if you put them too closely together, they run out of land. So you have to spread them out. And what do they want? They want to have 2 plants within borders. Okay, let's give them some plants then. Well, I only have 1 plant. Alright, well, I'll just start, I guess, with a couple of plants. There we go, perfect. Now our next target is for the miner village, give them more technology and more minerals. Well, we'll just give them more minerals then, I guess. This gives them gold. Okay, but they don't need gold. Yeah. Let's give them another mineral. And now sage. Okay, here we go. We can choose a bonus for the sage as well. So we get extra 50 or 120 if there are 2 or a fruit biotica. Yeah, let's choose this. Okay. They need more food. Okay, let's see if we can get another plant or something. Apple tree. Okay. Well, let's give them some apple trees then. Give them a pear tree. Population 8, 9, 10. There we go. Got it. Cool. Okay, let's see how our beloved Star Wars game is doing. Because this is a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes stream after all. But at least I thought just to do something else in between for fun. Let's see how these guys are doing. Alright, let's see how much damage Han can do now. Oh, he doesn't have his big hit yet. Alright, we'll wait for him. I don't see the damage yet though, we'll see once he gets a turn. I'd like to take him out first because he's a healer. But doesn't look like we ramped up nearly enough yet. Okay. Alright, Han, what you got for me, buddy? Come on, give me a big one. Boom! Not enough. Let's see if Ahsoka can finish him. Almost there. Okay, there we go, 1 down. Yeah, let's go alt. Alright, we gotta ramp up a bit more. So let's head back to our lovely planet. So what are we doing here? Botanist village. Okay, here we go, we can get some bonuses from them as well. Undergrowth. Yeah, okay, sure, give us more food. They want to have 3 plants within the borders. Well, let's give them another plant then, shall we? Output of 10, of 5, if 5. That's all very low, isn't it? Oh well, let's give them this one. Okay. There we go. Okay. So let's go over here, see what we can give them. We still have just only one plant here. They need to have something output. Maybe more minerals then. There we go, let's give them a mineral here. Will that be enough? 10. No, we need 2 more. Let's see what we have in animal department. Yeah, let's give them this as well. Hopefully that should be enough. There we go, got it. And we can choose some bonuses again. Desert. Let's unlock this one. Something for forest. Cherry tree. Yeah, give me cherry tree. Okay, I think we completed now all the bonuses in this era, so now we can progress into the next era. So, now you choose your next era. Calm era. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's check out on the game though. How we looking with damage? Let's see if we can take on another person now. Alright, Han, let's see what you've got for us. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Alright, I think we can play actually this now. That Han ramped up enough. Oh, we got John Scar in the chat. Let's see. Did you get a starter with reviewing old footage to assess Relic Delta? No, I did not yet. I'll do it next week. I just did a comparison with old Ben on Death Star, but like you say, with Delta of 1 it made little difference, yeah. I would imagine so. Okay, there we go. Now we need Plow to dispel protection up from these guys. And then hopefully we can get a big hit. Alright, Han, what you got for me? Okay. I think Ray can finish this with the Whirlwind. There we go, now we're cooking. Yeah, you just gotta, at least with this particular lineup, now you just have to hit autoplay for 20 minutes and then let Han ramp up basically, and then you start playing the game. Boy. I said a bit of a snooze fest, one vendor. Hold on. Oh, he'll give protection up again, so no sense of doing the Whirlwind here. Let him do his protection up ability, and then there we go. Now we're gonna go after him. But we need Plow first to dispel protection up. Alright, Han, do your thing. Oh. And now we can finish this up with a whirlwind. There we go. And now this other guy shouldn't be too difficult because without range troopers there is nothing there. Alright, let's keep healing up in the meantime. Nice. That was a big hit. And the stacking damage from Han actually carries over between waves, so we should be able to start popping fools now straight away. We just need to wait that he's got his big hit ready. In the meantime, we just keep hitting this crate and keep healing up the team. Oof, no, save it. Alright, we gotta line it up now for the next turn for Han. How are we doing with protection up? I think we should be fine now. Let's go ahead and try to get range trooper number 1 out. Whirlwind to the face. Okay. Think. Alt. No! Han, buddy, you were too slow. They've got protection up. I don't know if he can get through it. Oh, almost. No, they're healing up. Come on, finish him. Somebody finish him. Oh, gosh dang it. So close. Alright, there we go. 1 down. Save it. Yeah, then just have to wait again couple of turns that you get Whirlwind ready, that Han is ready with his big hit, and then you line up the next one basically. See, yeah, no, he's gonna use the protection up, so let's wait for him to do that, and then we'll go. Oh, he didn't use it. Oh, you son of a... There we go. Okay, let's wrap this up. Yeah, let's just get him out. Alright, now we can hit auto, and these guys should be able to handle the rest. There we go. Again, not the most optimal team. Ideally, you will want to have Cal in there or Commander Ahsoka Tano, but my Cal is Relic 8, and Ahsoka Tano is needed for the other mission, Jedi Master Kenobi. So I gotta do it this way. There we go. We got through it. Perfect. Okay, before we hit another snooze fest, let's actually do some missions now. We don't have 2 snooze fests in a row, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and drop these guys. Alright, here we go. But unlike Rey mission, the other missions now don't get a crate in the second one. Something to bear in mind. Basically, the tactic with Kenobi here is everybody hitting crate so they can keep dispelling damage over times and healing up, and the only one hitting the other guys is Jedi Kenobi. Now luckily Jedi Kenobi, on his special, he's also stacking his own damage, so eventually he starts taking down people quite fast. Yeah, let's go alt. Engage high ground. And we'll just keep hitting the other guys. Sure. Give me some of that. See if we can do some damage on this guy. There we go. That almost seems like a waste, but let's just go ahead and do it. There we go. Yeah, the vendor missions are a bit of a snooze fest, all of them, to be honest. Just because of these damage over time mechanics, more than half of your time you spend hitting the crate to keep dispelling damage over times. But luckily I think these guys have no way of recovering protection, so it's a bit less annoying than the one where you have ranged troopers in there. Okay. Also, once you hit the high ground, the ultimate Kenobi starts counter-attacking, so that helps with the damage as well. Okay. Let's go after him next. I gotta hit the crate a few times now again to heal up. I'm gonna save the Force Leap for the next wave with Ahsoka, because we have Nest in that wave, so you wanna insta-kill Nest straight away with Ahsoka. Okay, let's go alt. Mad. Her insta-kill ability resets at the start of next phase. Not in this particular lineup, because I do have Queen Amidala in there. She stops cooldown manipulation, unfortunately. But I do not have another Relic 9 Galactic Republic unit to use in her place. That's why you have no cooldown reduction on this squad. Again, the squads I'm showing you for all these missions are not ideal. That's just what I have at Relic 9. So it's, you know, you don't have a whole lot of choice here. Whatever you've got at Relic 9, you try and make something out of it. Alright, you gotta insta-kill Nest. And then hopefully we can outlast this damage over times. Because now we don't have a crate anymore. Essentially. Yeah, this is the thing with that, with territory battles. Like at some point, with these high relic planets, you just have to try and win with what you have relicked up. Because obviously, you know, Relic 9 is still a luxury. Yeah, CG introduced ways to, in Scavenger, to get more droid brains, but I just had a look at my stash. If I exchange all my stash for droid brains, maybe I can get another free Relic 9 units, but then my stash is empty and I'm back to being bottlenecked by droid brains. So the economy changes just temporarily ease the crunch on droid brains. Once you get through those stash of the gear that you have, you'll be back exactly where we started. So, you know, it's not exactly enough what they've done for the droid brains, I think, for the long run. Short term, yeah, it helps. Because I'm not one of those players that has like 2,000-3,000 Karotech stash saved up. I just don't. Although you could argue, if we'll be now getting Gear 12 units unlocked once they go from Era to Legacy, then you won't need as many Karotechs, so maybe eventually Karotechs will just be used to exchange for droid brains, but that's what we have to wait and see. Because you still need 100 Karotechs to get from Gear 12 to Gear 13. And then Conquest units will have to gear up the old-fashioned way, am I right? I don't think Conquest units are Era units, unless I'm wrong. I guess we'll have to wait and see when they release the next Conquest unit. Will it be a part of Era, or will it be immediately a Legacy unit? I don't think they clarified that part. Okay. I guess I'm doing Kylo here. Man, I'm running out of units, aren't I? Alright. Let's see if Kylo can get this done, I don't know. Oof, these guys hit hard, don't they? Ah. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's get a stun over here. We don't want Stormtrooper taunting. We want our guys to be able to hit the crate. I guess Kylo was not a good option for this one. Oh boy. Oh boy, we gotta help out Hux. Hux has to deal some damage there, okay. Okay, let's go alt, I guess. At least clear one wave. Oh boy. Yeah, not looking good right now. Okay, let's get a stun over here. Sure, I'll just keep swiping. Oh! 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 Dark Ray reviving folks! Because she defeated one of the guys. Ha! That was clutch! That was so lucky. Yeah, but no crate in this one, so we most likely will get smashed here, but let's see. If we can ramp up Kylo fast enough, and then maybe, just maybe, he can carry this for us. Although that's a lot of bonus protection to get through, but... Let's do a swipey swipe. Alright, time to hit hold because we're about to lose folks now. And then I'm not sure if Kylo can handle this by himself. Because these guys, they do a lot of damage. So what, are we just swiping now? I guess so. At least Color and a Mask can take a couple of punches. But okay, hold on, he's still hanging in there, but... he's about to go down now. Alright, we gotta get this retribution off them. And stun you as well. As long as we can get to another ult. There we go. And we'll just keep swiping. Oh boy. Not looking good. They just have too much bonus protection here. Can we last? Can we last? Yeah, we can, alright. Alright, finally it's started taking down fools. We'll just keep ramping up. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Come on. There we go. Got him. Oh boy, man. Mad P says, same here, it's rough to farm Relic 9. Hopefully the new chases make it faster now. If you have them Ahsoka, Ezra, I do not have. I only have Ahsoka at Relic 9. The other guys are Relic 8 still. But good to hear that she can get it done. We have Jabba mission, which is another snooze fest. But because I'm out of Relic 9 units, I might not do this and instead go to Rings of Kafrene, because at least here it's not a snooze fest. So let's do this now. Sector 5. This mission is a tough one, at least with my current lineup, but that's what I've got. So let's just try and make it work. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay, let's see if we can start working on Death Trooper now. Come on, over here. Okay, let's throw these out. Hit him with that. And we'll just start going over here. There we go. Oh, you can't ignore the taunts anymore. Okay, just one down, and then we'll head into the next wave. There we go. Do you see the amount of revives we have to get through? 30. That's what red is. If you can line up the Spark of Rebellion, that's where things will help. But I don't have it ready yet. The ability, we already used it up in the first wave. Okay, next turn. Okay, so this guy's in red, so just let him stay there, so maybe we can line up ahead once we get Spark of Rebellion. Yeah, I'll just do basic here. Okay, there we go. Just try to line them up. There we go, we prevented revives there with Cass. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you just have to a little bit get them low and then let them, one of the Rogue One, finish them off once they have Spark of Rebellion. Okay. Okay, let him be. There we go, perfect. There we go. Okay. What else we got here? Again, I'm out of teams, so Mob Enforcer. Now, Mandalorians, I think that's the one mission they can beat here. Is this one? So I'll just go ahead and use them here. I could do a Mandalore mission again with them, but it would just be a repeat. I'd rather do something new with these guys. Okay. Okay, I'll just keep going. Sure, give me Whistling Birds. I'll just keep going. Mando buddy, you wanna get in here? You got 20 Whistling Birds waiting. So thank you. They did a whole bunch of nothing. Huh, interesting. I was expecting somebody to go down, but no. They are tanky. I mean, to be fair, probably we can just hit auto on this one, right? It's not like AI would do anything different than me, just hit specials. So once you hit the last phase is like Relic harder, bro. Yeah, although Relicing has slowed down for me because obviously farming Hondo requirements, so it kind of come to a halt for the past couple of months where I was working on Hondo requirements, but now almost there. I just have to get who's it, Brutus to 7 stars and then the Relic 7. And then I should be able to unlock Hondo, so probably in a week's time I should have Hondo. And then we can keep pushing, start pushing relics as well, to be able to do more missions in territory battles. Hondo, of course, and Ahsoka, they'll be the first to go to Relic 9. And then we need all those odd units. Do we need like POW at Relic 9 for one mission? Chirrut, Baze, it's all kind of those random units. But anyway, we'll worry about that in probably like 6 months time once we get there. Because even with the crunch ease on the Relic 9 material, you probably still can only get like 2 units a month to Relic 9, because you still have to farm signal data for them and get the other pieces up and running. So yeah, droid brains were only a part of the problem. But I guess at least Relic 7 is now a lot easier to get to, when they made all those changes to shipments. That, you know, some of the pieces they moved from get 2 to get 1 and from get 3 to get 2. So that things is easier now. Man, Mob Enforcer is thick in this one. I think it's because she's got this big fish buff on her. But yeah. Oh god, this man. There we go. Got through it. And now we just have one more mission and then ships, I think, and that's it. Versus Mara. I think for Mara I'm using a Jedi squad, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's just funny how Jedi Knight Luke lead is superior to Jedi Master Luke's lead in territory battles. It's just interesting. Man, Jedi Master Luke needs a proper lifter. Like official lifter, right? We have lots of unofficial lifters for Jedi Master Luke. But he would need like an official lifter. Okay. No, yeah. Well, I guess same thing with Sith Eternal Emperor. While Bane technically is a lifter for him, Bane is just doing his own thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, we gotta keep an eye out on these guys though. Let's push back turn meter on him. Hit him with an AoE. Let's go. And I'm gonna save Jedi Wheel so we can end the wave with Jedi Wheel. Okay, so let's end the wave to make sure Luke's got 100% of meter heading into the next wave so we can immediately reduce the speed on the enemies. Let's go ahead, get a stun. I'll just stop working on Mara straight away. Let some debuffs put in. I'll just recalling gas for the assist for some damage. Hit him with an AoE, hit him with another AoE. Hit him with another AoE. Heroes arise. Boom, Mara goes down. Now we'll start working on Death Troopers. Okay. Hit him over there. Head over here. I think we are in a place where we can hit auto, I think. Maybe? Let's see. Do you know what? Let's not fool around. Let's not fool around now. We can hit auto, I think. My microphone seems distorted. No, I think it's just because Mrs. B Dynasty turned on the kettle to make tea. I think that's the distortion. So it's lots of background noise. So microphone is trying to kind of balance out all the background noise and everything. Is it now better? Yeah, sorry, I do not have the privilege of living in a big apartment. It's a one-bedroom apartment, so do not have my own room really for streaming. So I'm just doing it in the living room where there's kitchen and everything. So there's some background noise usually. Okay, so I'm out of units. Again, yeah, I'm done. We just can do ships now, I guess. So we've done ships there. We've done ships there. So what do we have here? Executor. I do not have Executor. Okay, so what are the other options here? Don't have Leviathan, so we can do Profundity, but then I don't have Profundity for here. But here is our ROTE mission. I don't know. I've done this before, but I don't know if I remember how it works. Let's give it a shot, I guess. I'm just trying to see if we can get something done or not. Alright. Okay, here comes the buff dispel. Okay, oh, ability block. That's fine. We can dispel that. Let's do the spinning. Get a daze. Let's get a buff dispel over here. Okay. 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 Can we get Zori in here? There she is. Come on, look him out. There we go. Let's go after Vader next. Down he goes, and then we're just down to TIE Fighter. Okay, the Burning TIE Interceptor. Okay, let's use formation, assault formation, and then give more buffs to Falcon. Let's do the spinning trick. Let's remove buffs. Let's try and blow up this guy. Oh, he's got foresight. Unfortunate. Yep, there we go. Hold on, maneuver. Let's go. Let's hopefully we have now enough. Let's clear off the foresight. Okay. Come on, big hit. There we go. Got it. All right. And now we are just down to one more. One more. Which is Vander. So we gotta use Profundity here apparently. Okay, let's give this a shot. No, not you. You, and then doesn't matter, I guess. What? Obviously, if I would have Rogue One at 7 stars, this would probably be really easy, but still have him at 3 stars because they're not farmable yet. Hudson says, has no guild been able to reach full stars yet? No. I don't think so. Otherwise we would have already seen a post. I don't think if anybody even got the max in GOTB as well, the light side. Because we don't have enough sheep's GP in that one, I think. So yeah, that achievement is gonna be there for a while still. Alright, let's get some reinforcements out. Oh, sure, just keep working on Houndstooth, I guess. Okay. Oh, they got a stun on Outrider, that's not very good. We might lose, yeah, there goes our Y-Wing. Stun on Outrider really messed us up, but anyway, let's see if we can turn things around here now. Let's hide Outrider. We need him alive. But then Falcon's now out in the open. Alright, let's hide Falcon as well and hope... they're going after Outrider again. Yeah, I'm not sure without... Oh boy. Well, you win one, you lose one, right? Fair enough. Yeah, the stun on Outrider really messed us up there. Again, normally I do this with Executor, so maybe I did something wrong here with Profundity, I don't know. Or I just had bad luck that they stunned the Outrider there. I don't know. RIP. Alright, well, it's been a mixed bag today. Some missions we did, some missions we failed, but you know, that's, I guess, higher planets there. You don't have all the tools at your disposal anymore, so you just do the best that you can. Yeah, in terms of, yeah, achievements, like, I know we obviously, I think we are hitting 45 stars, so we are nowhere close, but what really bugs me is this one. This achievement right here. How long is GOTB and still nobody got this? It's just ridiculous. Anyways, let's see what we have in the chat before we sign off for today. We got as well... Good morning, Dynasty. 5 AM here in Brazil. How does Balin's call perform in TB, like with Kira and Honda mission? Yeah, he does okay. There, I believe. Hold on, let me bring up my video. I think I used him in there. Hold on. Territory battles. So if you head over to my website, I think I've done a Balan video somewhere. There we go. Hello there, my fellow Hollywood heroes. So yeah, using him on Felucia. I don't know where I used him. I used him with Hondo. But I believe this was before Tarkin got a buff. So now Tarkin in second wave hits a lot harder. But I guess if you can keep him stun locked and ability blocked, then it won't matter. So yeah, that's where I was able to get him to work. If that helps. Otherwise, I use him on Mustafar in first and then on Tatooine. But granted, my Balin is only Relic 7, so maybe if he's higher Relic, it could help. But he can do alright, yeah, in territory battles. Alright guys, thank you for joining. Again, we had to switch the schedule. Probably evening schedule would be better for most people, but just because of the situation with operations, I had to switch for the last 3 phases to the morning schedule. But you know, for those of you that are interested, replays are always live forever until the end of YouTube, so you can go and watch them if you like. Again, I have to go back and rewatch some of the old footage and compare the figures here, but I was expecting with my Relic 9 units just to blow like all these Relic 5 enemies, just like in a matter of seconds, blow them up with all that Relic Delta +4, but no. Most battles lasted as long as they would, so there's been a hunch that maybe they increased the durability of the enemies, so that's what I'll be looking at. Try to establish did actually enemies get any stat boosts here in the lower sectors. So if I find anything, I'll make sure to let you know in a video. But otherwise, have fun guys, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.